Number 2, Ronaldo Bonilla. Number 3, Christian Ortega. Number 4 string, Andre Rivadeneria. Number 10, Max Hernandez. Number 11. Now for the Jesuits. In goal, number 98, Evan Ambrose. Number 7, Fabian Gomez. Number 13, Patrick Flynn. Number 16, Logan Berg. Number 18, Griffin Milano. Number 21, Braden Hennessy. Number 22, Carson Williams. Number 23, Connor Day. Number 27, Joseph Santosolia. Number 28, Callum Wilson. And number 29, Yao Coutinho. Prep is coached by Joel Rodriguez. And now will everyone please rise. And gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
One team looking for another win, the other out for revenge. It's Wilbur Cross versus Fairfield Prep in this SCC boys soccer matchup. The Jesuits are looking to even the score after a tough loss to the Governors earlier this season, and Wilbur Cross are hoping to secure another victory against the Jesuits. I'm Pierce Grimes alongside Jaden Martins, bringing you this one from Rafferty Stadium here in Fairfield. Thank you for being with us tonight. Now, this game is going to be a good one. Obviously, as I mentioned, the Jesuits lost to the Governors earlier this season, the first game of this season. They lost that one 1-0, so definitely a narrow margin of victory for the Governors. So nothing here is guaranteed for either team, and it will be an interesting one to look at. Now, in rankings so far, Cross is certainly doing better than Prep. They are 5-1-2 on the season, currently ranked 11th in the CIAC, 3rd in the Southern Connecticut Conference. If the season ended today, they'd make both the SEC and CIAC playoffs, so they are certainly in good position. Prep is not doing as hot, though. They are 2-3-3. They're 24th in the CIAC, 12th in the SEC, and if their season ended today, they wouldn't make the SEC playoffs, and they would narrowly make the CIAC playoffs. Now, Cross has some very, very powerful players. Our player to watch tonight for Wilbur Cross is Andre Rivadeneira. On the season, 3 goals, 2 assists, and last year he made both the All-SEC first team and the All-State team with 3 goals and a whopping 10 assists in his junior year. So he is definitely a player to watch for Cross tonight. As for the Jesuits, the player to watch for the Jesuits will be Braden Hennessy. He has 2 goals on the season, is certainly a powerful player for this Jesuit squad.
It's definitely looking like a must-win game for the Jesuits here if they want to have a chance at making the SEC playoffs. So they've got to lock in today.
Now, interesting looking at the field right now, we'll see that both teams have on some very similar kits. Wilbur Cross in white, Jesuits in a very, very light gray, so might be a little difficult to tell, but we are underway here at Rafferty and already fighting. Gomez hit in the face there, deflection off of him. It'll be a throw-in for Cross.
Took it like a champ.
Williams now fighting for it. It will go out. Referee has not made the call yet, and they will decide it's Jesuits throw just around the halfway line. Throw and taken, back to Cross. Tries to pass it to the left wing. Hennessy is there, though. To Milano now. Fighting to maintain possession here. Jesuits now looking to attack.
It's a good build-up for the Jesuits so far.
That pass was to Fabian Gomez in the middle. It was intercepted by Cross. That'll be kicked away by the Jesuits. It'll be a Wilbur Cross goal kick.
Griffin Milano making sure to enter the challenge there hard.
Yeah, slow start to this one so far. Both teams, as we just saw, with a little bit of a chance. Jesuits trying to make an early statement, most likely. As you mentioned, they most definitely need a win today and trying to save their season, which, although we're only halfway through, has not gone to plan for them this season so far. So Jesuits hoping for a positive outcome here this evening.
Indeed.
Berg to take a free kick now. Jesuits near the 18.
He's going to be looking for Callum's head.
It's a good ball in. Looking for heads. It'll be deflected and kicked away by Wilbur Cross. A good clearance from them there. Gomez trying to fight in. He's tackled and dispossessed. Cross will now advance. Cross with great ball control here on the right wing, advancing swiftly towards the Jesuits' goal. Jesuits do a good job to defend now. Back and forth here. That'll be kicked away. That's off Juarez for Cross. It'll be a Jesuits throw in to be taken by Carson Williams.
Carson, for me, one of the standout defenders, you know. It's very hard for wingers to get past him.
Yeah, and certainly some unusual positioning here today. As you said, Williams normally playing in the back position. Ball in here. Trying to clear it. Not a great clearance by Berg there. It'll fall to Coutinho. 2 men on him. To Gomez. Jesuits struggling to find their way out of defense here. That's out once more. It'll be another Jesuits throw-in. Good throw by Williams. It'll be headed by Gomez. Falls to Cross. Tries to cross it in.
Braden looks like he's playing right back today, a little further back than when he usually plays.
Yeah, I spoke with a few members of the varsity squad earlier today, and they did say that there are some people who are certainly playing out of possession. I believe there's a right back playing as a winger and a winger playing as a back, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for the Jesuits today. So far, not doing a terrible job attacking. Coutinho now, not too many options for passing. And Milano tries to get a shot off, but it's far and wide, not troubling the keeper whatsoever.
Not much Griffin can do there. Wilbur Cross stayed tight on him, and he had no real options to pass.
Well, I think in the position the Jesuits are in here today, coming into this one, as we said, 2, 3, and 3, they're definitely just going to be trying to take shots early. You know, any goal, any shot on goal that they can get is positive in their minds.
Throw in Wilbur Cross. Oh, my mistake. free kick, actually.
Yeah, looked to be a bit of a foul there, just near the touch line. So it's a good ball in from Cross. Tries to pass it back to his winger, but it'll be intercepted by Gomez near the corner flag. It'll go behind. Referee says that came off Cross. It'll be Jesuits throw in. Taken by Williams. Lots of headers so far. Coutinho takes it to ground. Gomez now. And booted away by Berg. Back to Cross. Here's Juarez now on the right wing, looking for options. That pass trying to go into the middle. It is intercepted by the Jesuits, but falls right back to Cross. Milano now on the right wing. Jesuits with a chance to attack here. To Coutinho now. Looking for a through ball there. No one is there. Coutinho was in the vicinity, but wasn't able to get to it. It'll be a Wilbur cross throw.
Some very sloppy passes here early on from both teams. No one really able to connect like 5 passes in a row. Throw in Jesuits. Braden Hennessy will be taking it. Plays it back to Callum. And all the way back to Evan.
Ambrosio with some pressure here from Juarez, just gets it off. Milano now on the right wing with some pressure. Maintains possession. Berg now in the middle. Now Hennessy. Milano again. Gets caught up there. He's able to keep possession well. Hennessy. Berg. Some really good passing there. Short passing on the right side. Trying to pass it up, and it's headed by Hennessy, but it's unable to keep it down, and it'll go behind for a cross. Goal kick.
Long ball from Callum. A little bit too high there for Hennessy to control.
Jesuits so far definitely looking a bit more threatening in their attacking than Cross has. Obviously, Cross able to maintain possession in the Jesuits' defensive half, but really unable to capitalize on anything. Jesuits doing a good job so far defending. Tries to get a ball behind. Comes off of a Jesuits defender, though. Bonilla now fighting for it. Williams grounds the ball. Kicked away, looking for Coutinho. It's a good touch from Coutinho. Looking for options, not too many so far. Hennessy, not a great touch there. Almost had a chance on goal, though, but that touch from the pass was not too good. Possession will switch hands once more. Cross looking to attack now.
It's a good start from the Jesuits, in my opinion. They look well in the build-up. They just haven't really been able to get into Wilbur Cross's box yet, but once they do, I'm sure they'll make a...
I think that's something we've seen from the Jesuits so far this season. They've been good at making runs. Their wingers are certainly powerful for their team, but really unable to finish on goal too much.
Yeah.
That final phase of attacking seems to be where Jesuits are struggling the most. Cross now looking for options. Here's Juarez now. Just made it into the box, but quickly away by the Jesuits. Here's Williams now. To Gomez. That pass is too powerful and out of the reach of Gomez. It'll be a throw-in taken by Bonilla. Berg kicks it away again. Here's Rivadeneira. Trying to cross it. That'll land at the feet of Grossman. Looks like someone's shin pad came out there. Gomez now. Williams. Deflected of Hernandez. Now Coutinho with an option to Milano. A good through ball with a shot. And the Jesuits are ahead. Milano puts the Jesuits ahead early. And Prep is looking to be leading this game 10 minutes into this one. Now the Jesuits can be proud of themselves. That was a fantastic counterattack. Coutinho with the assist, a fantastic through ball. And Milano couldn't finish much better than that. We'll see a replay on that. Just a perfect through ball there. And a powerful finish from Milano, and the Jesuits lead 1-0. 10 minutes into this one. So the tables have turned, and now it's the Jesuits that lead.
Wilbur Cross there. All started from a Wilbur Cross mistake. Coutinho pressuring the defender, winning it, and playing a great through ball into Milano. Milano slots it into the corner.
Cross already looking for a revenge goal. Grossman crossed it in. It is quickly kicked away by the Jesuits. They want to maintain this lead now.
Jesuits pressing well as a team.
Good volley there. Cleared away by Williams. Patrick Flynn to Coutinho. Coutinho unable to keep it down. He does get it eventually. He's being pressured by Cross, though. Milano unable to take a touch on that pass. Wilbur Cross now playing out of the back line with Ortega now. It's a good ball. Wonderful header. Here's Grossman now. Marquez with a shot. Not much power on it and does not trouble Ambrosio at all. Wilson now looking for options. Milano. Santosola trying to pass it to Williams. Didn't really estimate his run well there. And that'll be kicked away by Grossman. It'll be a Jesuits throw. Williams to take. Referee calls him back a little bit. Took too many yards there. To Coutinho, headed by Bonilla. Day. That'll go behind the touch line. It'll be a Jesuits throw-in on far side. Hennessy to take.
Braden Hennessy on the throw-in. Let's see how Wilbur Cross will respond to Jesuits' early goal here. Wilbur Cross trying to find a way out of the back.
Yeah, the Jesuits forwards doing a really good job of pressing this Wilbur Cross defense, making it difficult for them to make any advances on Prep. That will be called as a foul by Cross on the Jesuits. Carson Williams to take again. Williams has been pivotal in the Jesuits, both the set pieces and throw-ins. He's taken just about every throw-in on this left side and has been playing quite well as a left back here, as well as a wing back that's kind of running deeper into enemy territory. Certainly doing a good job to support this team. Flynn now with pressure. Williams. Gomez tries to turn it. Coutinho tries to get there. He does. Gets by his man. Really good job there. Still with it. Looking for options. Santosola now. Tries to pass it to Williams there. Day with a high ball. Falls to Williams once more. Gomez doing a really good job. He has a lot of physical strength there. He is pulled down. No whistle from the referee. He wasn't looking for a foul though. Milano. A good through ball to Flynn. Now looking to cross it. He's tackled by Forstrom. Hennessy with a long ball. No one's there. Hennessy does get there, but it is called back as an offsides offense on the Jesuits. It'll be an indirect free kick for Cross there. Coutinho did do a good job to get that pass. He had to fight for it a little bit, but in the end, offsides for the Jesuits.
We were questioning the Coach Rodriguez's decision to play right back at winger, natural winger at right back, but it seems to have paid off today with the natural right back scoring a goal.
That and Williams, as we just mentioned, playing in that left back position, but as we saw just a few moments ago, Williams, as we speak, clearing it away. Gomez now on the left side, and that'll be kicked out. But no, Williams playing a really good job. He's still playing a traditional left back role, but he was very high up there just a few moments ago, trying to give options to the Jesuits attackers. And as you mentioned, Milano being the goal scorer for the Jesuits here so far. So a decision in question, but seems to have profited for the Jesuits thus far. Here's Flynn now. Trying to pass it to Sandersola. It's intercepted by Cross. Rivadeneira now with it. Making a really good run in. He goes to ground. That was an interesting call there. It kind of looked like he just went to ground. Interesting call there. It didn't look like there was too much contact, but the official will deem that to be that. Now Cross in a position of danger. 4 men in the wall for the Jesuits. Ambrosio getting ready to possibly have to save this one.
Our very own Homero Rivadeneira, his cousin, will be the one taking it, I believe.
Yeah, certainly connections there. As we mentioned, Andre Rivadeneira for Cross is the player to watch, and he is related to a Jesuits. We'll see how that rivalry goes here today. Lots of consideration here. Rivadeneira. And it hits the wall with a rebound, but it's wide. Doesn't trouble Ambrosio at all. It'll be a Jesuits goal kick.
Goal kick taken quickly.
Hennessy. Intercepted. Tried to get to Milano. Milano fights for the ball. He's on the ground. That'll be a foul for the Jesuits free kick now. Callum Wilson to take this one. Taken short. Hennessy now. Coutinho getting by his man, but he is intercepted. And now Cross with an opportunity to counter. That's quickly snuffed out by the Jesuits. It'll be a throw in at the halfway line. Now we see our first substitutions of this game. Looks to be Marquez Teca for Cross coming off. Bit of a possible foul there. No call from the officials. They let play continue. Williams stops that attack. Falls back to Cross. Cross looking for options now. Shot taken. It'll deflect off of Wilson's head, but will fall eventually to the hands of Ambrosio. Did have to work a little bit for that one, so Wilbur Cross starting to look a bit more threatening than they did in the first moments of tonight.
Yeah, Yeah, good reaction time there from Ambrosio. Not easy to have to adjust your body.
And certainly not easy when the ball deflects off of one of your own defenders. Makes it very hard to predict where that ball will go, but did a good job there to stop that shot. Another deflection off a Jesuit. Hennessy to Coutinho. Coutinho has a man on him. He's fighting for it. Comes out with the ball. Flynn now. Hennessy. Cross in to Gomez. Gomez looking for a header too high. Keeper did have to fight for it there a little bit. Wilson, and that'll be a handball. Cross free kick to come at the half. Zanera taking. Off Day. Berg clearing it. Fabian tries to get there. Here's Berg. Milano now. Making a run up the right side. Trellis chasing him. Milano able to get by. He runs into his man. Possibly looking for a foul there. Nothing from the refs.
Jesuits been a little bit more quiet since the goal. They haven't really been getting anything going. As Rivadeneira loses the ball in the midfield.
Sandro Solo looking for options. Tries to pass it to Williams, but that pass is far away. Now Juarez on the left or on the right side. Crossing it in. That'll fall right to Callum Wilson though. Bit of a miscommunication there. Williams eventually clears. Gomez now. Tries to do a 1-2. Is intercepted by Bonilla. Bonilla now looking for somebody. That's a very, very high volley and nowhere near the goal nor an attacker. Now substitution once more for the Governors. This will be Velen coming on for Grossman.
Looks like Ben Domino is also coming on for Joey Santrosola.
So some changes here. We'll see how they affect this game in the coming minutes. We're just 20 minutes into this first half. Plenty of time to go. We'll see what happens. Cleared away by Hernandez. Falls to Williams. Hernandez again. Flynn now to Gomez as a tight pass, but made it. Domino. Coutinho looking for a pass. He takes his chances, but it's too far and wide.
Coutinho going for goal. It's never going to be easy shooting from there, but you got to at least try because you never know if it's going to go in or not.
See a replay of that shot there. He had an option to pass to Milano. He took his chances and too much power on that. Coutinho again. Cross gets to it before he can. Juarez is fouled there. Had a little bit of a secondary flop there, but right call from the official. There was a bit of a foul play there from the Jesuits, and Bonilla will take the free kick for the Governors.
Definitely a flop there.
Definitely looked like a secondary. He was fouled initially and then went to ground to emphasize it to the official that he wanted that call, and he did get it. Forsstrom to take. It's a good cross in to the head of Logan Berg.
Berg climbing the
Bonilla
ladder there.
trying to take a shot. Looked like a deflection. Oh, no. The official says it went over the crossbar. It'll be a Jesuits goal kick.
As predicted, we are seeing a lot of long shots here in this game.
And a few of them have come pretty close. That one was not too far off. Ambrosio definitely had to think about it. In the end, not troubling the Jesuits too much. Milano now. to Coutinho. Coutinho looking for more options. He takes another shot! And the Jesuits lead 2-0. Coutinho puts them ahead once more. What a shot from Coutinho. He had that first one. Didn't trouble the Governors too much. But the second try, he gets his name on the board from miles out. And the Jesuits have completely flipped the script on this series. Cross won the first game 1-0, and now in the first half of the second game, the Jesuits on track to get their revenge. They are up 2-0. Goals from Milano, the defender, and Coutinho.
Shooter shoot, and we saw again Griffin Milano and Coutinho connecting there for the second goal. That one was definitely a better goal than the first. Although, no disrespect to Milano, I'm not sure if Milano's goal was as par to Coutinho's there.
Yeah, Coutinho, that was a really fantastic look from the attacker. Nowhere near the 18. And keeper beat completely. Now Gomez again on the left side for the Jesuits. Oh, he's fouled. Nothing from the officials. Jesuits still have the ball. Flynn now. Milano having to fight for it. Hennessy. Coutinho again. Just barely missing Hennessy. Flynn. To Williams. Cross gets there first. Now Juarez with a chance to counter. Looking for options. He's being indecisive about this. That's an interesting call from the officials there. Didn't look like there was too much contact.
I think it's a smart foul from Hennessy there. Stopping the counter, making sure.
Yeah, that first foul on Gomez. Not sure about that one, but.
Wilbur cross taken quickly.
Ambrosio gets his hands on it. No worries for the Jesuits. They keep their lead. Looking at the board, 2 shots on goal for the Jesuits, and both of those went in. So much success from the Jesuits here tonight. They are happy with themselves, no doubt. But still plenty of time for Cross to come back, so nothing set in stone here just yet. 14 minutes left in this first half. And this time, Gomez will get his foul. He'll take that free kick quickly. Williams on the left side. He's tackled by Bonilla. Day intercepts back to Berg. Playing it off of his goalkeeper, Ambrosio. Little bit of, ooh, that was a poor pass there. Thankfully, Juarez unable to keep it down, but that could have been a very, very dangerous situation had he been able to keep possession there. Williams with the throw. Kicked away by Cross. Coutinho trying to get it back. Double mans him. That'll be a foul on the Jesuits. It'll be a free kick. A similar position.
Number 10 on Wilbur Cross looks like he's wearing a shooter sleeve. This is not basketball.
Well, we'll see if that attire choice has any effect on him tonight. So far, nothing. We'll see about this one. Ortega takes the kick to Hernandez. Quickly dispossessed by the Jesuits. He's trying to fight for it back. Flynn comes out with it. Good pass there is intercepted by Bonilla. And a really good tackle there from Patrick Flynn. And 4 men coming on for the Governors. Looks like Homero Rivadeneira, the cousin of Andre Rivadeneira on the Governors, will come on for the goal scorer Griffin Milano.
That'll be an interesting matchup we'll get to see here. Looking forward to it.
Cross in a position they can attack from. Jesuits fighting to defend their goal. Some sort of foul called on the Jesuits. It'll be another Wilbur Cross free kick. Free kick taken. It's a bit low. Flynn gets his head on it. Rivadeneira. Back to Forstrom. Tackled by Flynn. Oh, he trips on nothing. Coutinho is fouled there. That'll be a free kick.
Free kick for the Jesuits. Looks like it's going to be Logan Berg taking it again. Hoping to whip one in. Although there's no one really in the area. Callum coming up for the header.
Well, clearly the Jesuits have proven this evening that they don't need to have too many people in the box. That last goal from Coutinho was from miles out, and it went in without much trouble. Free kick taken. Oh, it'll go, and the Jesuits are 3-0 up! Callum Wilson with a fantastic header past the goalkeeper, and the Jesuits are on their way to a very, very good night tonight. Couldn't get much better than that.
Callum Wilson puts his big head to use and just places the ball into the corner there. It's a great header from Callum Wilson.
And now the Jesuits are ecstatic, and the Governors looking a bit defeated here. Jesuits leading 3-0. 10 minutes to go in just the first half. Jesuits to take a free kick in their own half. Long ball taken. Tries to get to the head of Coutinho. A little bit high there. Williams open. Williams gets his pass. Towards Coutinho. He does a good job to get there. Now on the left wing, Coutinho trying to cut back in. He fails to do so. Williams with a really good tackle from behind. That's a dangerous move to make, but he got it off without much trouble at all.
Carson's Correctional Facility open.
Gomez fighting for it. Some sort of foul there called on the Jesuits. Not a ton of contact, but Wilbur Cross with a free kick, taken fairly quickly. Straight to Callum Wilson. Cleared away by Callum Wilson. Rivadeneira now making a run. Coutinho with a chance. The goalkeeper for Cross wins this one. Coutinho looking for a call from the official. He'll get no such call. Day brings it to ground. Cross playing it short. That'll go behind the touchline. It'll be a Jesuits throw in. That's a deflection off the Jesuits. It'll be a Wilbur Cross throw in.
Just a little under 7 minutes to go here in the first half.
Jesuits doing everything they can to prevent anything threatening from Cross. They've done a good job so far. Williams forced to kick it away. It'll fall back to Cross, only to go out for a Jesuits throw-in. Day now. Wilson. To Rivadeneira. Call there. Small amount of contact, but it's enough in the referee's opinion. Now another free kick for the Jesuits. To Williams. It's intercepted, but it will go out. Williams will take the throw for Fairfield Prep. Throw inside the 18. Domino tries to get a foot on it. Cross comes away with it. Right back to Flynn, however. Gomez. Really good back pass there to Domino. Crossing it in. Oh, and it's just over. The goalkeeper tipped it there, and it fell to the head of Braden Hennessy. His header was just a little bit over the bar there. Really great back pass from Gomez. Even better cross from Gomez. Hennessy just a little bit high on that header, but that was almost 4 for the Jesuits. Day now. A little bit of shirt tugging there. Nothing from the official. Flynn on the ground now. Sandersola. Coutinho. That'll be a foul on Cross. Free kick taken quickly. Wilson. Long ball looking for Domino. It is intercepted. Berg. Hennessy. Wilson. Berg. Rivadeneira now. That'll be kicked away by Cross. It'll be a Jesuits throw-in. Homero Rivadeneira to take.
Looks like Joey Sandersola came back on for Fabian.
Fabian really played a crucial role there in the middle and on the left for the Jesuits, so he'll take some deserved rest time now. Coutinho really fighting for it. Jesuits want a foul. They will get it. That'll be a free kick for the Jesuits in a dangerous position. We'll see what they can do from this far out. Certainly a possibility of a direct goal here. Saw Coutinho shoot from even further out, and it went in for 2. Berg will take this one. 4 men in the wall for Cross. Berg asking for his 10. He will get them. Stage is set. Let's see if Berg can capitalize. Whistle blows. Berg taken low. Hoped the wall would jump. They didn't. That's quickly deflected. It will fall back to the Jesuits. Williams now. To Wilson. The defender playing on the left wing. Rivadeneira now cutting in, looking for a goal. Dispossessed though. Cross now with a chance to counter. 2 men back for the Jesuits. They're going fast, but the Jesuits are going faster. Hennessy dispossesses. Rivadeneira. Errant pass there. Cross will get possession. Here's Velen now on the right side. Rivadeneira for the Governors. Here's Molina now. Looking for options. No one near him. His teammate's not doing a great job to support him, but he will get a free kick here near the corner flag. Andre Rivadeneira to take this for the Governors. It's a bit of a high ball. That header from Wilson was a little bit close for comfort for Ambrosio. He looked a little scared there for a moment, but nothing in the end. Just a minute and a half left in this first half of tonight. Coutinho now. Domino. Sandersola with impressive speed. He's taken to ground. No foul from the officials. People dissatisfied with the no call from the official. That looked like it may have been even close to the box. We'll see a replay of that.
A lot of backlash there.
Yeah, there was certainly a push in the back there on Sandersola. Unfortunately, the official just looked to be a little bit too far away to be able to make that call safely. So nothing there for the Jesuits, but that could have been dangerous for Cross. 30 seconds left now.
Wilbur Cross going to look to do something right before the end of the half.
Poor touch there from Molina. Jesuits possibly with a final chance here. Sandersola looking for his revenge after that no call.
9, 8, 7,
Nothing there.
5, 4, 3,
And
1.
that will do it for the first half. The Jesuits turning this game around. They came into this one down one game to the Governors. They lost that first game at the beginning of the season, but now, one half into this one, they lead 3-0. The goal scorers tonight so far have been Griffin Milano, the defender, Coutinho with an absolute rocket from miles away, and finally the defender as well, Callum Wilson, with a really great header. So that'll do it for us for the first half. We'll be back with you shortly for more second half action. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, the Jesuits are 3 goals up in this SCC rematch against the Wilbur Cross Governors. They lost the first game of the season, 1-0 away at Wilbur Cross, and they came into tonight tentatively hoping to win, and so far they are on track to do so. We have goals tonight from Griffin Milano, an absolute rocket from Coutinho, and finally a header from the captain, Callum Wilson. So all around, a very successful first half for your Fairfield Prep Jesuits tonight. We'll see what the second half has in store for both teams, as the teams are taking the field, and we will see what happens.
That was some of the best soccer that I've seen the Jesuits play in a while. I think going all the way back to last season. You know, if they're able to pull out this victory, this would be a statement win for the rest of the SEC and the rest of the state.
Be certain they came into this one having to have confidence. They really had no other option. Their season somewhat on the line here. So you mentioned at the beginning, they are currently 24th in the Class LL rankings. They're just 1 spot above the cutoff for the state tournament, and they are well below, at this point, the cutoff for the SCC tournament. But so far, they look to be turning that around here, as well as improving on their home record. They are unbeaten at home this season. They have only played 2 games. They won 8-1 against Career, their first home game of the season, tied a competitive 1-1 match against West Haven. And tonight, so far, 3-0 up. As we kick off the second half, Wilbur Cross will get the ball now, and we will see what goals, if any, there will be from either team in this second half.
Jesuits starting to make Rafferty a fortress of their own.
And here we go. Cross out of the gate trying to attack. Looking for goal. Right to Ambrosio's hands, but Cross certainly looking a little more threatening now. They know that if they have any intention of turning the results thus far around tonight, they have to be strong and they have to be quick. Ambrosio there with a bit of a high kick near the halfway line. Cleared away by Cross. Juarez now. Marquez. Trellis. Back to Marquez. Looking to cross it. It's blocked by Hennessy. Hennessy fighting for it. Last-ditch attempt to keep possession. That'll go beyond the goal line. It'll be a Jesuits goal kick. Coutinho now. Excuse me, Day. Williams now on the left wing. Take the throw in for the Jesuits. Coutinho to Hennessy. Hennessy looking for Gomez. He may have been just a little offsides there, but it was intercepted by the Cross. Gomez now looking for goal, looking for a shot. He's shut down. That'll be a handball. But it appeared to have gone out before that handball offense occurred. So we saw there, Jesuits had it near the goal line. Look, no call was made. It came back in. Most certainly hit the hand. Cross looking to attack. Looking for a shot. That's far high. No trouble at all.
It was good, though. It was good.
Well, certainly Cross probably taking a similar approach to the Jesuits for beginning of this half. Obviously, they were tied at the beginning, but Jesuits sort of came into this one on a loss, so they had something to gain That'll be a foul on Logan Berg, or foul by Logan Berg. It'll be a free kick for Cross to be taken by number 4, Gabe Forstrom. Cross pushing forward. Only 2 people in the back right now, and they are themselves quite high up. It's a good ball in, but it looks to be a little high, and it is headed away by Callum Wilson. And straight to the hands of Ambrosio. He has not had to do too much tonight, but in the times that he was needed, he did his job just fine. Coutinho, bit of a foul there. Too much play with the hands by the Governors. It'll be a Jesuits free kick just beyond the halfway line. Joey Sandersola to taken quickly there. Gomez. Sandersola. Almost dispossessed. He keeps possession though. Coutinho. It's a good pass to Hennessy, looking to cross it in. It's crossed in. Little too much there. Gomez with the ball now, looking to shoot. He's not able to get one off. And that shot there, just a little bit high. That play there.
Good play from the Jesuits there, trying to get a shot on goal. Fabian, good, nice little tight footwork from him.
As you saw there, ball just too high. Goal kick taken. Juarez now making a run in. He's able to get by his man, but he's tackled quickly by Day. He's Trellis now. Marquez, and it'll be offsides. Governor's certainly starting to look a little bit threatening, having to make the Jesuits defense do a little bit more work tonight, but nothing to be too concerned about. The Jesuits obviously have quite the cushion. 3 goals up. And if the Governors can't do something soon, it will start to look more grim for them as the minutes tick down.
Wilbur cross trying to build up from the back. Nothing there. Too much pressure from the Jesuits, and it's a Braden Hennessy throw-in.
Patrick Flynn now getting by his man. He has some really good speed. Gomez now. Oh, he's tripped up, and call from the referee. That'll be a free kick just outside the 18.
Fabian Gomez chopped down there by number 10. Looks like he's taken off the shooter sleeve this second half. Wasn't the most comfortable.
4 men in the wall here for Cross. They are positioned way too close to Coutinho. The official will move them back to the proper 10 yards of distance. We'll see what Coutinho is able to do with this one. Just about as head-on as it gets. Goalkeeper ready. Coutinho to take. He takes it low. It'll go into the wall. It's been an interesting two Jesuits attackers tonight on free kicks have decided to go for the low route. Kicking it, trying to kick it under the wall, but neither wall faltered. Here's Milano now. Good job to get by his man. Just barely gets the pass to Hennessy. Hennessy's tackled. It'll go out for a Jesuits throw-in. Throw-in taken. It'll fall back to Cross. Intercepted by Wilson. Good pass back to Sandersola. Day now. Williams Gomez now. Santasola. Pass there to Flynn. Flynn with a shot, and it's a goal! The Jesuits lead 4-0. They are running away with this game. Patrick Flynn, the goal scorer, from the edge of the 18, with plenty of power and range, beating the keeper. And Jesuits running away with this game. And they seem to have their revenge, and then some.
Amazing passing from the Jesuits. They're moving the ball from side to side. Santasola able to find Patrick Flynn with an amazing run in behind. Patrick Flynn with a calm, composed finish. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it there for Wilbur Cross.
Cross with much, much work to do. They will need to accomplish a lot. That was a very poor pass there, straight to the other team. Coutinho now with another run on goal. Bit of shirt tugging. He takes his chances. Oh, a great hands from the goalkeeper to deny Coutinho of another second goal. Fabian, the rebound, that's straight to the keeper's hands. Good job by the goalkeeper there to keep the Jesuits to 4. You see that he had to go full extension there, so really great save.
Jesuits showing no mercy here against Wilbur Cross. They want to score more. They want to make it an embarrassing loss for Wilbur Cross.
Patrick Flynn goes to the ground, no call. Callum Wilson now on the left wing to Gomez. Gomez, Santasola. Patrick Flynn. Looking for Coutinho. He has some pressure on there. There's a tackle, no call from the official. And that goes over the touchline. Juarez was trying to make a run there. Thought he had plenty of space. He didn't.
Prep is really starting to play with confidence here.
It certainly makes sense to have plenty of confidence, leading 4-0 against a team that they lost to at the start of the season. Jesuits just about halfway through their games. After this, they have 6 more games. We'll be back with you again on this Friday. The 3rd, they'll play Law, whom they beat 4-0 away. Then they will play Career away next week. Guilford home. Rivals Notre Dame of West Haven, a very, very, very good team. They'll play them at home on October 13th. They'll seek revenge against West Haven. They tied them. They'll look for a win there away on the 15th. And finally, their senior day, I should say, October the 18th, they play Hamden at home, who they also tied. So much work to be done from the Jesuits, but certainly a start here for them tonight. 29 minutes left. And Jesuits showing no signs of stopping. Flynn trying to tackle. Ray is doing a good job, but it'll fall back to the Jesuits. Callum Wilson now clears it away. He's able to keep it in. Hennessy now to Flynn. Coutinho. A little bit of a push in the back there. No call from the official. It'll go back to Wilbur Cross.
Goalkeeper boots it up, and Wilbur Cross are out. But the long pass is not able to get past Carson.
Carson Williams now on the left side. Good speed there, looking for a possible pass. Coutinho in the box, looking for a corner there. That will be a Jesuits corner. It looks to be only their second or third possibly of this game. It's been mostly inbounds for both teams.
Logan Berg looks like the one to step up and take the corner.
Now, something the Jesuits have struggled with, despite the header goal from Callum Wilson here this evening, is these headers. We've seen in a few games that they have been struggling to keep these headers down. Interesting positioning taken here by the Jesuits. They're clumped up at the edge of the 18 here, almost like an indirect free kick of sorts. They move in. Berg with a high cross. It's too high, and that'll go beyond the touchline. It'll be a Jesuits throw, however. It came off the head of a Governor's defender.
Seems like it came straight from the training ground, but it did not go to plan there.
Well, now the Jesuits have a clean slate to basically be able to test out their tactics against a team who may provide a little bit more resistance than others. They have a 4-goal cushion, 27 left in this game, so looking fairly grim for the Governors, but nothing is in stone just yet. We'll see if they are able to score any here tonight. Reyes now looking for some sort of a call. Nothing there. Coutinho. Possession changing hands quite a bit here. Day now gets by his man. Gets by more men. He's brought to ground. No call from the official. Coutinho now trying to get it to Griffin Milano. It is intercepted. Here's Patrick Flynn now. Milano went to ground there, but not much contact at all there, so no calls for a foul. Coutinho making a run in, trying to get a shot off. It's blocked. Looked to have some really good speed there. And Reyes will run into Wilson. Wilson confused at how that is a penalty or a foul of any sort. Looked like they just ran into each other, but nonetheless, free kick to come for the Governors.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Game is gone.
Juarez now with 2 Jesuits. Oh, and he goes to ground. That will be a foul.
Hard tackle from Carson there.
Across now with another opportunity possibly to get one back. We'll see if they're able to capitalize, but Jesuits defense has been on fire tonight. Have not troubled them very much. Kick taken. And too high, too far. Wilbur Cross is able to get it back on the far side, however. Crossing it back in, that falls straight to Callum Wilson. Day now. Cross looking to cross. Nearly going behind. Oh, that comes close, but cleared away by Gomez. Looking for a volley shot there, but wasn't able to get a good touch on it. Not troubling Ambrosio whatsoever. And Day clears it out. It'll go over the touchline. And now a substitute for the Governors. Jesuits now with an opportunity to attack. Griffin Milano. Patrick Flynn. Williams fighting for it. He goes to ground. That'll be a foul on Wilbur Cross. Jesuits will get a free kick at the halfway line. Quite a few Jesuits substitutes warming up on the sidelines there. We'll see. Yeah, it looked like just a little bit of a late touch there by the Cross midfielder, which was enough to bring Williams to ground.
The players warming up seem to be Erla Ravina, Aaron Hogan, McCarr, and Jaden Hilton over there by himself, lone wolf.
Just a wide header there from the Jesuits. That goes behind. It'll be a Governor's goal kick.
Goal kick Wilbur Cross will be taken by their defender. Going long. Out on prep.
Wilbur Cross now. Here's Hernandez. To Reyes. Hernandez. Reyes. And intercepted by the Jesuits. Hennessy doing a really good job. And that was a push there from number 28, Josue Reyes on Hennessy. That'll be a free kick for the Jesuits.
Hennessy took a stab at the ankle there. That one hurts.
Yeah, we're starting to see Cross getting a little sloppy here. They're starting to get desperate for goals. They have 20 minutes left if they intend. Lots of hands there. No call from the referee, but had his arms completely wrapped around. Good tackle there from number 14, Hernandez.
Hennessy falls to the ground again. Looks like he's going to be taking a throw-in. Maybe he should consider pulling up those socks a little bit higher, you know. Get some bigger shin guards in there.
Not sure if there are any shin guards in there at all, actually, but no worries. Williams now fighting for it. Tries to get a cross off. It's intercepted by Wilbur Cross. Patrick Flynn trying to get the ball, doing a decent job there. Who tries to get around his man, passes to Williams. Fabian Gomez now. That's cleared away by the Governors. It'll be a Jesuits free kick, or excuse me, a Jesuits throw-in near the corner flag. Taken by Williams, as we've seen all evening long. Throw-in taken. Gomez having to fight for it. Odd play there. Not neither team looking like they know what they're doing here, but Wilbur Cross comes away with it. Chance to counter. Williams using his speed to get back to stop it. That's kicked out. That'll be a cross throw in. Cross starting to turn up the pace here. Their players moving a little faster. They'll take a substitution. Number 14, Josue Hernandez, comes off. Number 12, Jed Higby, coming on to replace him.
If they really want a chance at getting any result from this game, they got to start. They got to score.
And they have to score quickly. 4 goals is no joke, and 20 minutes is not a lot of time. But again, anything possible here. Free kick now. Taken. Oh, it's a little bit of a pile up, but Evan Ambrosio gets his hands on it in the end.
It's a good save there. Not much. He couldn't really see there. There's so many bodies in front of him. Good reaction save from Evan.
It's probably just about the most threatening Crosses looked in the second half, possibly the evening, but to no avail. Kicked away by Hennessy. That'll go beyond the touchline. It'll be cross throw-in. We'll see the replay of that free kick. It's a good kick in. Really good job by Ambrosio to stop the initial kick. Bit of a deflection there, and then right back to his hands to deny the Governors of goal. That'll go out. Hennessy moving very slowly. No rush from the Jesuits. They certainly don't need to be moving fast at this point in the game. Milano now. Crossing it to Gomez. Keeper comes out. Has to dive for it. Gomez looking a little dangerous there, but keeper comes out with it in the end.
Not the best of punts from Wilbur Cross.
He goes to ground. Not sure what the foul was there. Kind of just looked like he flopped. We'll see a replay of that here in a moment. Nonetheless, free kick to be taken. Yeah, it looked like Coutinho may have gotten just a hair of his shoe there. Brought him to ground. Either way, the Governors will take it.
Sola intercepts.
Ooh, a missed interception there from number 23, Elijah Brown. Well, the Jesuits are certainly playing slower, but they have not stopped, and they are applying. Ooh. Gomez there brought to ground. He stays on the ground. And for the first time this game, the card comes out of the referee's pocket. Yeah, number 8, Andre Rivadeneira, flew in there. Gomez, that did not look like it felt good. And Rivadeneira now on his first yellow card, first of the evening. Gomez will come off there. Bit of a hard hit, but he is up and walking. Brushing it off. Actually looks like he's eager to get back in play. Not much for the Jesuits to do. They're up 4 goals. They'll see if they can get maybe another here in the next 16 or so minutes. Logan Berg to take this free kick. Pretty far out. See what the Jesuits can do with it. Kick comes. Not a bad ball, but punched away by the goalkeeper. It'll fall back to Williams. Back to Berg once more. Williams. Hilton seems to have come on. And tackled there by Wilbur Cross. That'll be cleared away. Logan Berg gets it back, though. Making a run in on goal. He goes to ground, and that will be a call from the referee. That'll be another free kick. Governor's not too happy about that one, but it did appear to be a foul. See a replay of that foul. Looked to be possibly a hand there. And not sure if that was enough for a free kick, but nonetheless, it will be free kick for the Jesuits. Coutinho to take. He already has 1 goal and 1 assist on the evening, as so does Milano. See if he kick taken. Flynn tries to get it off. He's unable to. Jaden Hilton now crossing it in, looking for Flynn, and Milano! He has a brace! What a night for the defender, Griffin Milano. 1 goal, or 2 goals now, 1 assist. Looked like he was initially looking for Patrick Flynn there. It deflected, went to Milano. Finish didn't get much simpler than that. So Milano now walking away happy with himself, and the Jesuits up 5 goals to nothing. And at this point, there's not much more the Governors can do. Possibly get 1 or 2 back in the next 15 minutes, but Jesuits have taken this and run with it.
Immediate impact from Jaden Hilton there. Get an assist, his first involvement in the game. Finds Milano. Simple finish. 5-0 Jesuits.
And certainly an outcome that I don't think anyone here was expecting. Possibly a tie, a 1-0 victory, possibly even 2, but I don't think anybody thought that the Jesuits would be leading 5-0 against the team that they lost to earlier this season. Connor Day now. Hennessy. Milano. Rusevich almost had one. Coutinho tried to get a shot off there. It'll go behind. It'll be a goal kick. But what a night for the Fairfield Prep Jesuits. They have their revenge that they were looking for coming into this game. And then some. Not 1-0, not 2-0, not 3-0 or 4-0, but 5-0 against the much more successful Wilbur Cross Governors. And possibly more if anything happens in the next 14 or so minutes. Milano now with lots of space. Hilton with speed. Looking through ball there. Hilton gets there. He's fast. Oh, he's fouled. But nothing from the officials. There was a pretty hefty push there. We'll see that. Milano did good to get by his man. Hilton with some incredible speed to get there. I'm not sure about that call. I think that should have been a penalty kick, if anything. But either way, behind for a corner kick for the Jesuits.
I think if he goes to ground there, the refs give it. But Jaden Hilton looks like he's a man of honor. Doesn't want to flop. Doesn't want to earn the goal that way.
Not sure what has happened here, but the officials will have the corner kick taken again. Somehow invalid. Hilton, the corner kick once more.
And there's
Another
no
goal.
need for Jaden Hilton to flop on that play because Callum Wilson has made it a brace for himself as well from the cross from no other than Jaden Martell Hilton. 6-0 Jesuits.
Not much needs to be said about that. The Jesuits, 6-0. And I don't think it gets much better than this for Fairfield Prep.
Looks like Ario Chimbo Urvina coming on as well. So he's going to take Logan Berg's spot at the 6. Aaron Hogan is subbed on as well for Coutinho.
We saw the Jesuits sideline there, the 6th goal, and they were celebrating together. A very happy night here for Fairfield Prep. Their second victory of this season, which has gone beyond 5 goals. Absolute blowout, and they have still been able at the same time to keep Wilbur Cross to 0 goals. Wilbur Cross hoping to change that in the next few minutes. We'll see if they're able to do so.
Looks like the Jesuits have finally figured things out. It's come later on in the season than they would like it have to, but it's happened, and I think it's coming at a perfect time, right before the postseason.
And here we see the two goalkeepers, one of whom is an FP Game Time commentator, Nick Mazzarella. He's on the bench tonight, and certainly pretty happy for his team.
Who's going to let Nick Maz know he's not tough?
I'm surprised they haven't brought him in, actually. Ambrosio hasn't really had to do anything tonight. been sitting there in his goal, basically eating popcorn, watching the movie. Didn't have to do anything. Wilbur cross the corner kick, hoping to get one back, but at this point it really won't matter, even if they're able to do so, unless somehow they are able to score 6 goals in 12 minutes, which I don't think is possible, but we'll see.
Looks like Frank Zano, Sr. has come on for Braden Hennessy as well. I think Braden Hennessy had a little bit of some cramps there.
Corner taken and punched away very effectively by Evan Ambrosio. No need for worry for the Jesuits there. Really powerful punch there. Went like halfway across the field. Low shot taken, cleared away by the Jesuits. Cross struggling to maintain possession. And that'll be a foul.
Ref calls a foul on Carson.
Cross taken, headed away by Wilson. Aaron Hogan's come on. And cleared away by Milano, who has a brace as well as an assist on this evening.
Seems like Frank Zeno's playing right wing instead of right back, actually. I think he's switched Griffin to right back. Griffin's already got his goals today. Coach Rodriguez looking for some other players to get involved. It's just under 10 minutes here left in the half and in the match.
Frank Zano now. Good through ball there to Rusevich. Crossing it in the direction of Aaron Hogan. Wilson coming in hot. Long ball from Cross, but it'll go straight to the feet of Carson Williams. Throw in taken quickly by Cross. Williams intercepts. Hilton, quick 1-2, back to Williams. Now Aaron Hogan. Jesuits still moving forward with purpose and power. Their attack shut down by the Governors. Zano really fighting for it here. Foul called, not sure what that was, but it'll be a cross free kick. Higby takes the kick. Looked to be a little bit of a deflection there. It'll go right to the hands of Ambrosio. 8 minutes left now. Milano now. Looking for options. Still playing quite well. He stayed in this whole game. Has more than enough on the night, but still going for more. Here's Rusevich now. Hilton on the left side. Looking for options in the box. He gets by his man. Flynn is there. Flynn gets by his man, shoots, and it's 7! The Jesuits have destroyed the Governors. Patrick Flynn. We'll see a replay of that here. Hilton finds his man, crosses it. 1, 2, and then the finish. And the Jesuits, not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 7 goals on the evening.
Third assist for the night for Jaden Martell Hilton. A hat trick of assists. Nobody scored a hat trick of goals. But it also looks like the fans are finally getting what they wanted.
And we see there the bench is happy, as they should be. As we've said, just about every goal this evening, the Jesuits were looking for revenge, and they got it with plenty more than they came in looking for. And after what appears to be 75 minutes, Griffin Milano takes a seat for the evening, but he will be our player of the game, most definitely. 2 goals on the night, 1 assist, but I think it's a close competition between just about anyone on this field right now. The Jesuits have played just about as well as they have all season long. Hilton now gets by his man. Dispossessed.
Brian Zogo's come on the field for Patrick Flynn, I believe. Some long-awaited Zogo ball. He's gotten some player comparisons before. Kudus, Leao. All flattering. What can he do here? Not the best of touches. Callum just boots it, no nonsense. Aaron Hogan wins it up high. Makar. Hogan again. Jaden Hilton on the left wing. Looking for a cross. Nobody's there.
Cross attacker brought to ground there. Replay of that foul there. A little bit of a push in the back. Just a 4.5 left tonight. Long free kick taken and headed.
Jackson Pinzone's been subbed on.
Yeah, Pinzone, interesting player. He was injured at the very beginning of the season. A little bit of a knee injury, but he's finally starting to see some playing time here, playing in a brace, but he's cleared. It's certainly good to see him getting some playing time after a bit of a drought, being injured and all. Speaking of injuries, number 12, Jed Higby, down. Was able to get up, but the athletic training staff coming on to take a look at him nonetheless.
Pinzone, definitely the fastest player on the team. You know, he runs track as well.
Yeah, he's a track star, very, very fast, probably one of the best sprinters we have on our track team, so he'll be playing on the right wing for the next 4 minutes. Let's see if he's able to get anything good in. Free kick. Straight to the head of Callum Wilson. It will fall to Wilbur Cross attacker. Ben Domino on the right side. And he kicks that out of play. That'll be cross throw-in. Zogo. Haven't seen him on in a while, but he'll get some playing time tonight as well. Zeno. 3 men pressuring. Some sort of foul there called on the Jesuits. So yet another free kick for Wilbur Cross. 3.5 left.
Wilbur Cross looking for a consolation goal.
Although I will say 1 goal probably wouldn't be of much consolation now. This game hasn't been close at any point tonight, despite the fact that we certainly expected it to be. But Wilbur Cross still fighting.
Ben Domino charging on the right wing.
Making a run up the right side, cutting in. Zogo downfield. That's cleared away by Cross. Game has slowed down there. Both teams realizing there's not much more to do. The Jesuits can be happy with themselves, and Cross have to ask themselves some questions about what happened here tonight. They looked much different during their win against the Jesuits at the beginning. Jesuits have turned it around by a long shot.
RJ Franchini also come on. Small but mighty player.
You see Pinzone there. Plenty of speed on the left wing. He's dispossessed, though. .145 left. That'll be kicked away by Wilbur Cross. It'll be a Jesuits throw-in. Maybe 1 more goal here. If the Jesuits want it. 1.5 left. So sun sets over Rafferty. Jesuits celebrating in victory.
Goal kick, Wilbur Cross. Little over a minute left in this game.
1 minute to play in the second half.
Under a minute now. Wilbur Cross looking for something, anything. 39 seconds. And the Jesuits have the ball now. They're going to take their sweet time. 30 seconds left. To the hands of Ambrosio. 15 seconds left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is that. The Jesuits with a statement victory against SCC rivals Wilbur Cross. 7 goals to 0. They came into the season with a loss against this team, a 1-0 loss. And they have their revenge and plenty more. What a game for the Fairfield Prep Jesuits tonight.
Fairfield Prep Jesuits 7-0. 2 goals from Patrick Flynn. 2 goals from Griffin Milano. A screamer from Jacques Coutinho.
2 goals from Wilson as well, I believe. So, honestly, hard to say who's the player of the game tonight, but we will be back in just a few moments. Our player of the game, Griffin Milano, 2 goals, 1 assist, played incredibly well this evening. So we will be back after this short break. Stay with us, folks.
I'm going to send it down to you guys. Exclusive interview with our man of the match, Griffin Milano.
I'm here with Griffin Milano, tonight's FP Game Time Player of the Game. 2 goals and an assist. How does it feel?
It feels great. We played a great game. Knew we had to go into this game and win it, and that's what we did. Yeah.
Obviously, you came into this one having lost to Wilbur Cross at the beginning of the season 1-0.
Feels great. I mean, we needed this, and we knew it's an SECs that this would be the game we had to win, and so we went into this game with the mentality of must win, and that's what we did.
And finally, now you can celebrate with your team. You just got soaked a few seconds ago. So how does it feel, and where do you guys go from now?
We just keep this momentum, and this is what we have to do the rest of the season. Keep it up.
Well, thank you. We'll send it back up to the booth for Jaden Hilton to wrap it up. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Dangerous for tonight, folks. Thank you. See you on Friday.